It was dawn, the birds in Karachi kept chirping around in the cool breeze. An old man, a balloon seller, his eyes blood-flecked, his face wrinkled and time-worn, his clothes moth-eaten and unkempt, was standing like an unshackled tree at the door of the police station. A newly recruited police officer had been given a bungalow near the police station. The officer, wearing a jogging suit, stopped by, and asked the weary old man what he wanted. The weary old man lamented that his daughter had been raped while his wife was arrested on false charges of begging in the street, although she had stopped begging for a long time. It was the time before social media, so the subject of rape was not on everyone's tongue, often it was shrouded in secrecy and shame. The news came as a bombshell to the officer as he was still under training in Police Training Center, Karachi. While the old man was narrating the gory story to the officer, tears welled up in his eyes too. It was a turning point in a police officer's life to break free from the system or to make his heart flint like his officials. Long ago, the officer had taken a vow to help poor people in need, which he always deemed was the greatest form of worship. The weary old man was not allowed to enter the premises on the pathetic orders of the two police officials who had taken bribes from the rapists of his daughter. His daughter was a dusky girl, named Akila. She was wary, full of innocence, tall and ladylike at the age of barely 13. When she had been gang raped, the two officials later called her to the station claiming they needed to record her statement, and then they raped her as well. Akila told no one about the subsequent rape. As one of the officials cocked a gun and pointed at her forehead, she was warned if she would tell a soul about it, she would see her parents dead in a gutter. Seemingly, 3 men had abducted her at gunpoint and raped her for a week. The old man came to the police station since he knew the rapists who had some connection with those police officials, and they had greased the palms of the officials. Like all other victims, Akila feared pressing charges because they and their families may become subject to persecution and terrorization by the police officials. The officer reported this incident to his high UPS. The matter was resolved in days. The rapists are now out on the streets after 10 days after paying a hefty bribe. Akila is also on the streets, but she doesn't beg like her mother, though she too like her father has something to sell, though not balloons. She sells her body.